Shikhar, thanks so much for joining us on Bloomberg Quint. Glad to be doing this chat with you. You know, Shikhar, if I look at the numbers over the last 3-4 quarters, over the last 2-3 years, the one thing that stands out is the consistent uptick in the operational parameters. How would you rate this quarter in terms of that? And how is business looking like for FY18? We almost completed a quarter and a half. How is quarter 4 looking like as well?
Hi. Yes, totally. So see, BLS has been delivering constant growth of 40% CAGR for the last 3-4 years, which I feel is a tremendous growth. But this growth did not come, just for the last 4 years. This is because of the hard work that we've been doing for the last 10 years. That is the reason that the growth is coming now. And this quarter, as committed and as per our plans, the growth has been tremendous, wherein the revenue has grown by more than 25%, EBITDA has grown by more than 35%, and at the PAT level, we have grown by more than 24%. This is in line with our targets, in targets, companies in organic targets and inorganic targets, where we feel that we want to deliver constant growth to our stakeholders and for the company. So quarter 4 is also looking interesting for BLS, wherein our existing contracts become mature, the yield per application increases, the extra revenue, the extra additional services that we are offering to the customers are increasing. At the same time, we have won quite a few new contracts, and we have started 5 new offices for the Spanish government in this last quarter. So I feel the growth prospect for the company is looking wonderful, and we hope and aim to deliver the same amount of growth that we've been delivering for the last 4 years.
I would reckon, Shikhar, that it is difficult for you to give in a 40% growth for FY18 or FY17, right? FY17, the numbers were about 635 crores on the top line. You've done about 584. You will need a substantial uptick in quarter 4 in order to be able to clock in that 40% growth.
See, I agree with you. So the numbers exactly, I'm not too sure if it will be 40% or 30%, because quarter 4 is generally, a high season in terms of visa processing for us. So we feel the numbers would be strong, and we would make the same momentum that we've been maintaining for the last 3 to 4 years. And going forward also, every year we would like the same momentum to take place.
How much did the Spanish business contribute to this quarter? And I heard you mention that in the existing quarter you opened 5 new offices for that country. So what does the overall tally look like at the end of FY18?
So now we are working for the Spanish government in 124 centers in more than, I think, 40 countries. So going forward, we have already started increasing even our bandwidth for the existing governments like Embassy of Hungary, and a lot of European governments are coming out with new tenders that we've already filed for. So this quarter was a lot of, legal consultancy, and we've hired a lot of consultants for business development, because we feel that next 2-3 years we want to grow at the same pace. We need to start investing now. So we feel that next 2-3 years you would see us growing also.
I'm sure, but is there a number that you would put out there? I mean, one in terms of the number of centers that you would have, and 2 in terms of the quantum of revenue growth that can come in from this particular vertical, Spain?
See, quantum of growth from Spain has been more than 30 to 40% for the company. So I feel even if we add one more contract like Spain or other European government, the quantum of growth should sustain. So as we have been giving 30 to 40% CAGR growth in the last 3-4 years, I would want us to be on the same momentum of growth. And I feel if we work hard and if we bid aggressively for tenders and if we deliver right whatever work we are getting, it will be not a very difficult task if we keep on getting new tenders and our strategy is right.
How many other European countries in the fray that you've applied for?
More than, I think, upwards of 4 to 5.
Okay.
Also, we are looking at some inorganic growth, wherein we are in advanced stages of due diligence of few companies in the visa outsourcing space, as well as the e-governance sector, where we'll feel that if we combine both our resources and strength, the growth can be fast-tracked. Also, we've been shortlisted for a few tenders in visa outsourcing space globally, wherein results will be announced by the governments very soon, and we hope to get a sizable market share of these markets.
These are European countries who have shortlisted you?
European, Asian, yes.
Okay.
Are banned. So now we are focusing across the world. So not only Europe, but also Asia, also North America, also Latin America. So we want to focus on the growing markets as well as the existing conventional visa markets.
Okay, and I heard you mention that you were looking at or contemplating inorganic moves. What's the size of the acquisition that you're looking to do, and when would you look to close it? Would it happen in FY18 or early FY19?
I think FY18 would be too early to say that, as it takes its own due diligence course. I would say that soon enough, probably early FY19. But size will be not that large in terms of capex investment or investment by the company. What we are looking is gain in terms of strategic move. So how we can align both our resources, both our expertise, or both our geographies to get more tenders in the future. So size will not be very big, but we are looking at sizable acquisitions. I could say that.
Okay, fair call. The other question is on Punjab e-governance. Now, how much did that contribute in the current quarter, and what's the kind of growth that you pencil in over FY19?
So Punjab contributed around 15 to 20% to our overall revenue this quarter, as it has been contributing the other quarters. So we feel that growth in terms of e-governance would come with the new projects that we are vying for, in which we have been shortlisted. So we can maintain the same momentum of growth even in e-governance in the coming quarters.
Okay, one last question, Shikhar, and that is on the operational performance. Now, if I look at FY17 or FY16, and 9-month FY18 or FY17, while your revenue growth may be about 20-25%, there is a clear growth on the EBITDA, and the EBITDA margins have expanded meaningfully. Do you think you can end FY18 with EBITDA margins of close to about 20-21%?
See, as I told you before, as we grow as a company, as we understand the market more, as we mature as a company, we are understanding better ways to reduce our cost and increase our earnings. So our margins are definitely increasing. So I cannot say exactly how our numbers will come in and what is the percentage of PAT margins, but definitely the PAT margins will be improving, because every day we are increasing our yield, we are increasing our reach. The cost of economies of scale is kicking in.
Shikhar.
So we feel that PAT margins would definitely increase.
Yeah, but EBITDA margins, do you have a ballpark target? You want to reach about 20% in FY18 and maybe increase it to some levels in FY19? EBITDA margins, not the PAT margins.
Okay. Yes. See, EBITDA margin, we've been growing EBITDA margins also. So I think it would be fair to say that we would be targeting a high number. Whatever number we've achieved till now, the number would be definitely growing more than that.
Okay. Wish you all the best for that and more, Shikhar. Thanks so much for taking the time out and speaking with us, and all the best for the quarter ahead.